Apple just leaked their plan to destroy Google's $150 billion business in 18 months. Siri is about to become smarter than ChatGPT, and I've got the inside details on how this will make your current iPhone feel like a brick. Plus, I'll show you the dirty secret Apple is hiding from Google right now, a plan secretly in the works for 3 years. Hey, I'm Sanny from Sanny-Recommends, and I love helping people discover the best in AI and software. So here's what just leaked from inside Apple. They're building something called World Knowledge Answers. When this launches next spring, Google is screwed, potentially losing billions of dollars overnight. Apple has been secretly working on this for 3 years, planning the biggest tech takeover in history, while everyone thought they were behind in AI. Right now, Google makes $280 billion a year, mostly from people searching on their phones. But what happens when those phones don't need Google anymore? The goal is to transform Siri into an answer engine. Siri will pull information from across the web, similar to Google's AI overviews, ChatGPT, and Perplexity, providing comprehensive and direct answers. This enhancement will make your entire iPhone experience smarter, providing immediate and comprehensive answers, even integrating into Safari and Spotlight. Apple isn't just copying, they're doing something different that could change everything. Here's what Apple isn't telling anyone. They've been collecting data on you for 15 years. Every Siri request, every app you use, every photo you take, all used to build the most powerful AI assistant ever created. Google knows your searches, but Apple knows your life, from your text to your bank balance from Apple Pay. This isn't just search, this is mind reading, and you already agreed to it in those terms you never read. Let me paint you a picture of what's coming. It's March 2026. You ask Siri to plan your weekend, and it suggests a hiking trail, books your Uber, and finds restaurants, all based on your personal data. Google can't do that, ChatGPT can't do that, only Apple can because they own your entire digital life. Apple is planning to make this work even when your phone is offline, with powerful AI chips in the iPhone 18. Google's nightmare scenario is millions of people getting answers without ever visiting google.com, and that nightmare is 18 months away. But why is Apple doing this now? They've ignored AI search for years. The answer is simple. Apple finally realized they're losing the AI race, and they're scared. Every day, more people are using ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Claude instead of traditional search, making Siri look ancient. Apple customers expect the best, paying premium prices for premium experiences, but Siri has been embarrassing compared to free alternatives. So when is this actually happening? The rollout is expected in spring 2026. Building something like this takes time. Apple has to train new AI models and test them on millions of devices. Some reports suggest parts of it could come earlier, with Apple rolling it out slowly, starting with basic questions and adding more features over time. Employees at Google are freaking out right now. Google's emergency plan, they're trying to pay Apple $20 billion to delay this feature. Google already pays Apple $18 billion a year to be the default search, but Apple doesn't need Google's money anymore. Apple users spend more money online than Android users, and if Apple steals these customers, Google loses their richest users first. The CEO of Google has called 3 emergency meetings about this in the last month, showing their deep concern. Speaking of privacy, that's another huge advantage for Apple. Google tracks everything for ads, but Apple processes questions on your device, keeping your data private. This approach could be exactly what people want, especially with increasing government pressure on big tech companies. But Google isn't the only company that should be worried. This could hurt OpenAI, Perplexity, and other AI search companies too. Siri is built into every iPhone, always there and easier to use, giving Apple a massive convenience advantage. These other companies will need to do something special to compete, offering better features or cheaper prices. Building world knowledge answers isn't easy. Apple faces huge technical challenges. Speed, accuracy, and scale are critical. Apple needs instant answers, accurate information, and infrastructure to handle 1 billion devices. Supporting dozens of languages worldwide is incredibly complex, problems Google has worked on for decades. Other companies aren't just sitting around. Google is adding more AI, Microsoft is pushing Copilot, and OpenAI is developing new ChatGPT features. Amazon is improving Alexa, Samsung is upgrading Bixby. Everyone is racing to build the best AI assistant. If you're a developer, this could change everything, as Siri answering questions directly might reduce the need for certain apps. Smart developers are already thinking about how to adapt, building apps that work with Siri's new features, or finding new ways to be useful. Apple hasn't said how they'll make money from this, unlike Google's ad-based model. Perhaps it's about selling more iPhones, making the experience better, or charging for premium AI features or services like iCloud. So, what should you actually expect when this launches? It won't be perfect on day one. It might be limited to certain questions, work best in English initially, and require a newer iPhone. But when it does work, it should be really good, as Apple doesn't release things unless they meet their quality standards. Looking further ahead, this is just the beginning of Apple's AI strategy. World Knowledge Answers is probably just phase one. Apple wants Siri to be your personal AI assistant for everything. Not just search, but managing trips, writing emails, controlling smart home devices, owning that relationship with customers. But there are risks too. What if Apple's AI gives wrong information, has biases, or breaks privacy promises? AI systems can make mistakes, reflect biases, and be manipulated, requiring careful handling from Apple. Here's the part Apple isn't advertising. This feature will only work on iPhone 16 and newer. That means 800 million iPhone users will need to upgrade, potentially generating $800 billion in revenue for Apple. Your iPhone 15 will feel ancient by 2026, and you'll want to upgrade when everyone else has this amazing AI assistant. This is bigger than just Apple versus Google. This is about who controls the future of information. If Apple wins, they become a $1 trillion AI company. If Google wins, they keep their search monopoly. My prediction is Apple is going to win big because they have something nobody else has: your trust. You trust Apple with your photos, messages, payments, and health data. Google feels like a creepy stalker. Apple feels like a friend. When your friend gets super smart, that's exciting. When your stalker gets super smart, that's terrifying. Apple has surprised people before, and if they can make this feature fast, accurate, and easy to use, it could be huge. If you want to stay on top of AI developments like this, Sanny-Recommends is your go-to place. Make sure to subscribe for more AI and software insights and tips, and join our community for exclusive resources and discussions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Apple can actually beat Google at search?